here's how my training package works for a CFO. Again, my training package is a 1-year subscription, $5,000, allows you 24/7, 365-day right to view, but not download, all of my training material, which is basically 50 years worth of material that I've accumulated. For a CFO, the main features are 12 PowerPoint presentations and a group of writings that are the foundation for training a corporate finance, asset finance salesperson. But it contains a lot of information for CFOs who probably don't understand all of the leasing products that are available out there. Some of the most, it's basically the other side of the table, what your asset finance salespeople are selling and what they have to know to provide you with the best proposal. Among the writings that you would get are something I call CFO chats, which are 8 different role-playing exercises of a CFO talking to a leasing salesperson or an asset finance advisor. And it's common situations like financing your fleet, financing your PCs, financing a new warehouse. Is it better to borrow or to lease? There's one particular article that I wrote. It's called The New Lease versus Buy. Since operating leases are now capitalized, the traditional lease versus buy calculation, which involved making a decision whether the after-tax cash flows of a loan to acquire the use of equipment are better than a lease where the lessor gets the tax benefits. It's really an after-tax cash flow analysis. There's really another step that's needed now because all leases are capitalized. And so this article contains my support to my conclusion that leasing is always better than borrowing to buy because it can capitalize at less than the asset on your balance sheet. And I have a case study that shows you how to compare the financial reporting results of a loan versus a lease. I think it's important for a CFO to understand that so that they can make sound decisions based on sound analytics as to whether to borrow to buy or to lease the right to use that new asset. I also have a white paper on the new accounting rules. That's topic 842. I also have one that talks about financing during a challenging rate environment, which we're in right now. We had stable rates, but now with the uncertainty of interest rates, you might want to look at floating rate leases versus fixed rate leases, and this article talks about that. I also have an article that deals with the issue of comparing apples to oranges. How do you deal with two financing options that have completely different asset patterns and cost patterns? And how do you know which is better? I offer you my theoretical approach to using a present value weighted average method to analyze pro forma financial statements. There are 12 PowerPoint presentations, some of which are very useful to a CFO. One is explaining the 4-lease product solution, which there are 4 types of leases, that one of which would deal with any of your tax or financial reporting issues. Another one is Products Explained, where I explain all of the lease products. Another one is a case study of a trucking company who wants to finance their annual purchase of new trucks. And it includes a detailed case study to show the analytics necessary. I include pitch books, which are how a leasing company presents an asset finance proposal to a customer, and that's also a case study. And then I also have a section on analytical tools, which would teach your staff how to use a financial calculator and Excel to do common asset finance type calculations. So I think a CFO could use my product offering to understand better the options that they might have in financing their assets and how to approach an asset finance question. The other thing is, if you don't want to buy the whole subscription, take a look at my website, I would sell any one of the individual items if you so desired. But anyhow, I think it's well worth an inquisitive CFO to peruse my website because it includes a lot of free information besides what I just explained.